And we are live with the Wild West Crypto Show, broadcast on location in Denver. It's a beautiful day at the Origin Hotel. Great conference we have going on here in Colorado. I pulled over the pretty girl, of course. Laura, how do I say your last name?
Alestia.
Alestia. She is a local District of Columbia person, along with myself, right? Involved with the GBA, doing some interesting work we were just talking about. So tell me a little bit, Laura, about what got you into blockchain and why you came out here to Denver.
So I love Red Rocks. That's one of the reasons it pulled me out here. But I got into blockchain because I was noticing, I work with a ton of heavily regulated industries, and I was just noticing that this was an area. I was getting a lot of questions from companies that were trying to figure it out and how they could clear the path to getting business done. And so they were looking to me to try and figure out how they could build a little bit more of a grassroots support on some of their issues that they were having trouble negotiating with legislators, and specifically ones such as Brad Sherman in California and some others who've come out in staunch opposition to the industry.
Yeah, you know, those people suck. No, it really is funny. We were actually talking off camera, about some of the people making these comments and how there's some of their biggest funders, like, the credit card payment processors and everything. That is one of the things that we're going to really bring to the table in DC is access to a lot of these people that are making these decisions. You're going to be there November 30, December 1. Laura will, of course, be there. So tell me, how does your work in this space with GBA? So what would you say your lead role is there?
So we've been trying to figure out at GBA how to take this thousands of members worldwide and help cultivate, like when there is an issue that we need to craft in a state or a bill or a piece of legislation, that we can go rally 2,000 people around the world to help put in thoughtful comments and get work done across the United States and elsewhere.
That is really cool. That's one of the, Gerard was one of the first people I called, actually. When I decided I was going to do the event, I wanted to partner with the Government Blockchain Association. And I know it's a very new organization and everything, but everything's new, right? We're all new, and we're all at the cusp of this, or at the beginning of this thing happening. And then, of course, this AI intersection, which is what the show will be a lot about. So you have some experience also working with machine learning and AI. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, so I work day to day for a company called Resonate, and we are using natural language processing and machine learning to understand the motivations of the entire U.S. population, and some of that includes crypto owners. So we're trying to understand what motivates them politically, what they care about, and what's going to get them interested to be advocates in this space.
It is really so cool. It's always funny. Primarily, and not all blockchain people, but I think a high percentage is probably voting Republican, just because it's kind of the free market, it's the, less regulation, everything like that. So it's not really.
You think that? No.
No.
So
I know Ronnie Moaz, but other than that.
So I will tell you this: in the last 12 months, the people that have purchased cryptocurrencies, for example, they skewed about 36% Democrat.
Wow.
But there's a 4-point jump in Republicans getting into the crypto space in the next 12 months, which I find very interesting. There's some really specific values and attitudes around why they are doing so, but it's something we definitely want to harness and figure out.
It is something we definitely want to harness, and it's also, it can all bring us all together. And it's I talk about it on stage all the time. We're Americans. We're all Americans, and we have to chart it forward together. Somehow or the other, we have to chart it forward together. And the blockchain really, I think, is kind of a great equalizer. And I mentioned Moaz. We are both supporting the Tour de Crypto. I don't know if you've heard about it, but Tour de Crypto, these guys are biking across the country raising money and awareness
awesome.
for crypto charities. And
I haven't heard about that. That's very cool.
It's cool. Tour de Crypto, awesome. They're going to be in Vegas as well at the World CryptoCon where I'll be hosting.
Very cool.
And anyway, we can bring
How do you
everybody
get involved?
together.
How do you get involved in
In the
that?
Tour de
you
Crypto?
You can donate.
Yeah,
or
you can
cycle,
donate.
or-
They're taking Digibyte. They're taking a bunch of the other ones. Yeah. Jared Tate's confirmed as well
Very cool.
to speak at Washington Elite, so that'll be cool. Well, you're definitely going to meet Laura at the Washington Elite Summit. I'm sure we'll have her on stage sharing some of the information and knowledge that she has. We really appreciate you coming on.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
It was awesome.
Thanks.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
You can't get up so quick.
Hold on.
No, it's
Let's do it again. You can edit that shit.